Hey guys, my name is Sasha, and today I'll be playing a mod for Half-Life 2 that is called the Stanley Parable. It's a really fun mod, but I have never really had the chance to play it. It's pretty much a one where, like, you play and you go through, and everything, like, the things that you choose creates a different ending, and it's really fun. I heard a
This
lot of
is
good
the
stuff about
story
it.
of a man
I'll show
named
it now.
Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor next to his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on a monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and walked out into the hallway.
Oh, I can move now. No, okay, there we are. Yeah, like, it's pretty obvious that this is not like a completely serious mod. Like, it's nothing that's major. It's more like sort of joking, sort of tongue-in-cheek and everything.
Stanley decided to go to the staff lounge to check on his co-workers. He never functioned well by himself and constantly needed support and guidance from others, so the thought of total solitude was terrifying to him.
I've heard a lot of good stuff about it. It's supposed to be a really fun mod. Uh-oh.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope. No, I did not.
This was not the correct way to the employee lounge, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. So he turned left at the first open door and walked back in the right direction.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Maybe this is why everyone had left. No one wanted to be around someone as bad at listening as him. And since he was walking into the middle of nowhere and thus ruining the entire story, Stanley decided that he would punish himself. So when he came to the elevator and the doors opened, he stepped inside and pushed the button to go up.
I'm enjoying this so far. This is pretty funny. Let's see. Up or down? Man, I think he deserves a break. Maybe we should do what he wants for once. No. Okay, there we go. But he did say that I decided to punish myself. So I could be just leading myself to death. Now I should probably not talk with a full mouth. You guys probably don't want to hear that. Oh well. Let's see what he has in store for us now. Nothing? Not talking anymore? And ooh. White. 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 White.
It almost perplexed Stanley that he had actually gone and stepped into this metal trap. After
What?
all,
No.
it should have been no surprise that this
No.
thing would lead him to his death. But he thought to
Stanley,
himself,
what did you
this
do?
is simply the price to pay for ruining a
no,
perfectly
no.
good story. So he resigned and willingly accepted his fate, the
Help.
inevitable
me.
end toward which he had spent so long stumbling.
No!
Farewell, Stanley.
No! No! Don't farewell Stanley me, you slight! No, no, no. Goodbye, cruel world.
Farewell, Stanley. cried the narrator as he sent his subject down the conveyor belt and into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I'm still here. I'm scared, but I'm still here. Hey, I'm free. Screw you. I can't jump. I want to bunny hop.
It's a shame, then, that for all his work, it was such a meaningless victory for the narrator. Did he really think he would accomplish anything by murdering this disposable vessel?
Chess. No, I can't. Screw them. Hey, it's my desk again. What am I doing there? Am I, like, making a song on GarageBand or something? God, what do I do with my days? Any mail? No, nothing? Oh, okay. Some creepy-ass stairs. How about I turn the wheel? What is that? It's not what I
Every possible choice Stanley could make had been designed for him long before he ever set foot here. The narrator wanted to kill him. Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start.
But I'm still here. You make no sense, woman. You make no sense. And this is a... Wait.
There's no salvation for either of these two, I'm afraid. The narrator had as little power over Stanley as Stanley did over the paths that he walked. But listen to me.
Wait.
This story is not over. You can still save these two.
Here.
You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's
I'm not gonna quit.
no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now, and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Oh, I was gonna pause it, but nah. No, I guess I just have to die anyway. God. Hey, cat. You leave those cables. They're not for you. So is that it? Do I have to, like, completely exit out? Oh, I can just, of course, press quit. Game. The Stanley Parable.